Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, I'm glad we're here today. There's a issue that I've been thinking about. I heard it on the news the other day, and I decided to bring it up. And it has to do with this COVID-19 report. There has been a report on the media from the Auditor General on COVID-19 expenditure. Now, since the report came out, we haven't heard anybody coming out to say anything about this, account issue. And a lot of our Liberians want to know what's going on. So, what can you say to that? I mean, is it possible we can find somebody from the Record Secretary to tell us about this report that has gone on the media?
Definitely. So, in regards to the conversation you're starting, it's true, it's out in the media, but we are not financial experts, so we have to call in a requisite authority to come and provide clarity as per what they've come up with in the document. That's the audit report.
Okay, to a point. You just said the Record Secretary. Who will
The-
be, yeah, who
It
will
is
get
the,
all that information?
it is the Auditors General, which is, Madam Yusida Gay. She, and her team came up with this report that they've conducted audit on the Ebola, that's the Corona Emergency Fund.
Right.
So, as it stands, it is the General Auditing Commission of Liberia that is close with that authority and knows what is it they went through to come up with that report. So definitely we need to have the Auditor General perspective to give clarity, to provide answers to Liberians as to the figures and the different sections in the audit report, what they mean and what they are saying in terms of the expenditure or the usage of the emergency fund.
Okay. So what I mean, in other words, is that the Auditor General has already given his report of their report. Now, the report has a lot of big things in it, a lot of big figures, and so many things were said in that report. Is it possible that somebody can come from the Iowa Ministry of Health or those whose names are mentioned in that report to come and say something about it? Because all I really want to know now what the Auditor General said. Is it true or is it false? So these are the kind of things I'm talking about.
So the report is released, yes, but there hasn't been like a release from the Auditor General. Apart from the report, they should complement a press conference, or we say a media dialogue to explain bit by bit the findings from the report.
Okay, so let me bring it down to, the thing is not just about us sitting down, students talking about it, or about people writing it. It's about the common people. Most of the time, when we talk shows, when platform, people are calling they want to do. So this report that has come out, who has the responsibility to come and say this report is true? Or who will call who? Because since the report came out, it's been like 2 weeks. Nobody has said anything.
Sure.
So how can we get somebody to come and talk to Liberian people to say something?
Like you're asking, we run the open development platform. It is incumbent on us to now invite, I'll go back again to say the General Auditing Commission, because we as the platform presenter, we cannot in any way go on the air and say what we think about the report until we can have the Auditor General to clearly state, say, maybe it talks about mismanagement. What does it say? If you say mismanagement, in the layman understanding, what does it mean? Does it mean someone has eaten or misappropriated funds? Or is somebody will get indicted because of that mismanagement? It is the GAC's responsibility to clearly state that to the Liberian people.
Okay. So what I think we need to do first from our side is to first of all get a copy of that report. So we can have it with us, we can use it so that whenever somebody comes to talk to us about it, we can all be looking at the same thing. What do you think about that?
So we need to go through the report and have an understanding as to what it is saying. In that way, we too are in the best position to actually be able to query the GSC or ask the GSC questions that will help the public understand the report.
Yeah, that's the issue for the public to really understand, because that report